welcome. This is Delilah Rose, and this is Delilahs Spiritual Spot, coming with a daily read for Monday, August 31st, 2020. I'm actually dubbing over the video because I somehow lost audio, so let's hope that things go smoothly and things are in sync. So here I'm just choosing my decks, which I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Golden Paths Oracle deck, and I'm just giving this a shuffle. So please like, subscribe, and share if you can. And whatever is meaningful, take. Whatever is not meaningful, leave behind. So here I've drawn the bondage card. Um, I felt this was going to be a romantic reading or a love reading, and it ended up being that. And the next card I've drawn was the trust card. So what I'm saying here is that some of us in relationships are feeling in bondage, trapped, and that we have to have some trust and faith that our actions are met with the divine and that we can get through this difficult period of whatever it is you're going through in your relationships. So now I'm just drawing the cards here, and the first card drawn is Judgment. Um, Judgment, the Fool, and then the Three of Swords. So the first line is your subconscious mind, second, conscious, and lastly, advice from spirit. So now I'm going to draw clarification cards here. And the first clarifier is the Five of Cups. Second clarifier here is the Wheel. And lastly, we have the Ten of Cups being drawn here. And now we're going to get into this reading. So again, some of us are feeling the bondage or being trapped in a relationship. And what I want to reiterate is we can't control other people's actions. We can only control our own. It's very important that we understand that we can't change one another. Change starts here first, and then maybe that change can flow into our relationship after we trust and have discussions with our respective partners if the relationship is salvageable. And let's face it, there's some relationships that are coming to ends, and this reading is for both. Um, so with the Judgment card here, Judgment is all about transformation, transforming into something new. So we'll start with our own transformation, things we want to change in our relationship. So this is bothering your subconscious mind. You want change, you want things to be different, and maybe you're seeking for guidance how to do that. So with the Five of Cups clarifier here, many of us are focusing on our problems, what we've lost in our relationships. Maybe we've lost ourselves, we lost our confidence, and we're not seeing what is above us, the reserve that we all have that comes from the divine, that inner strength, to lean on. Consciously, you know, we are the fool. We're thinking about making change. We just don't know how to go about it. There's a little naivety in there. But understand that when this is highlighted by the wheel, it's directing us towards the path we're supposed to be on. So you're being guided consciously to make the right decisions for you, yourself, and your relationship at this time. And the advice from spirit, here we have the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is all about heartbreak. So heartbreak here is a double-edged sword because, love is blind. And the heartbreak sometimes in a relationship is us not seeing the signs of infidelities, of just the other person's feelings of feeling unsatisfied in the relationship, or turning a blind eye to our own feelings of not feeling satisfied in our relationships. So this is highlighted or clarified by the Ten of Cups. Um, and I'm just talking about having self confidence in yourself to make the necessary decisions to get to this Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups in the tarot is the happy family card. It's generations listed here. It's generational wealth, but emotional wealth. So having it all, having your spouse, having the child, and having an emotionally balanced relationship. Um, and I think that's what we need to work towards. So if you can work on your relationship, maybe that means counseling. Maybe that means just a conversation with the other person. Maybe it means an ending to this relationship so you can get to the next relationship so you can have this happy family. Um, and then I'm going to draw a fairy card because this could be heavy for some people. Not everybody wants to or see things end. Um, but sometimes things have to end to get to the good stuff, to get to the healing. So I'm just using my fairy deck here to get a message. And I believe a whole bunch of cards dropped, but I just picked the first three that Spirit gave us. And then I'm just clumsily picking up the cards here. And then the first card here is Hidden Depth. This goes to the subconscious, finding things hidden from our conscious mind that we need to deal with. Second card is Purity, having pure of heart, wanting the best for us, for ourselves in love. Last card, it's Life Energy. I mean, love is supposed to be pure. It's supposed to give us life. We're not supposed to be living in this bondage, in misery. Love sometimes hurts. And when you go through that growing pains, that is normal. But if you're living in constant despair, constant emotional abuses, it's time to walk away from that bondage and to heal that heart. Um, and that is the message that Spirit is giving us here. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. This is Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot. And that's it for now. Thank you.